Uber has never turned a profit?
What?
Yeah. Isn't that fascinating? So why
they're worth $1 trillion.
Right. So this is another thing in the book. So the reason Uber is so big is because venture capitalists keep putting money into Uber, right? So it keeps growing. So the stock keeps rising, right? Now, why are they doing that? The reason they don't make money is because of drivers, and they have, there's all kinds of benefits and insurance. Mm-hmm. They're waiting. Investors are waiting for cars to become autonomous where they don't need a driver. So Uber's going to have like computer-driven cars. That might take 10 years, but then you get all your money back.
Who's going to fucking trust that?
They posted a net loss of $9 billion.
How about that?
Oh, my God.
This is going on all the time.
Look at this. In 2021, Uber posted a lower net loss of $496 million. Hey, guys, good news. We only lost $496 million this year. Primarily thanks to the business divestitures of various assets throughout its history. On an annual basis, Uber has never made a profit.
How about that?
Wow. That's so weird.
I would imagine it's one of the most successful companies. Everybody's Ubering.
And this is the problem with our business system and our marketplace, is because in a lot of ways it's fixed.
Oh, they had one profitable year in 2018.
Yeah.
Okay. But look at that. Go back to that. Over the next 3 years, it's lost $15.6 billion.
Would you ever have thought of that? No.
No.
Oh, but it cut its losses to $400 million in 2021.
Oh, good for them.
So the reason that the company keeps growing is venture capitalists keep putting money into it. And if you keep putting money into it, you can expand its value.
And they're doing it because they believe in autonomous cars?
Yes. Now here's another thing. So why in New York City there are buildings, high-end buildings that they build, right? Like where the apartments go for $5 million, $10 million, $20 million, $50 million, right? They're 80% empty. Do you know why they're 80% empty? And why there's so much real estate in this country with high-end that's totally empty? Because people from China, Russia, South America who are doing nefarious stuff, they'll buy an apartment, they'll buy a flat in London for $140 million. You go, what, $140 million? Who would ever live there? They don't live there. They don't rent it either, because then they can't call it as an asset.
Investment.
Now what you do is this. You take that $140 million flat and you borrow against it. So now you take that money and you put it in the stock market, and that's how you wash your money, baby.
Whoa.
Yes. So now in the government,
that's how you wash your money.
Yes, but it fucks everybody else up in the high.
You are in the dark arts.
That's from this book.
Jesus.
From a hacker's mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. What a dirty business.
Bryan Callen.
But isn't that just like always what's going to happen if you have little rules and little abilities to manipulate things?
That's the thing. That's the thing.
That's why all the congressmen are not calling for them to stop these trades.
Correct.
Right.
They don't.
But my thing is,
did you look at it across the board? It's not like all the Democrats. It's fucking everybody. It is
right,
a red and blue flag.
Yes.
It's like stripe. They're making so much money.
Yes.
It's such a crazy, dirty business. The
is.
fact that they can gamble on things in the stock market where they know that a law is going to be passed.
Insane.
They're literally working on it, and then they buy a bunch of stock beforehand.
It's outrageous.
It's crazy.
How is that allowed to happen?
I don't understand how it's legal. And, fucking, what's her name? Martha Stewart went to jail for insider stock trading. Yeah. She went to jail for having some information about a stock.
What you just described is illegal, but you can get away with it if there are ways to get away with it.
Yeah, but in Congress, it's not illegal. They're allowed to do that. They're allowed to bet on the stock market, even if they know that bills are going to be passed. For whatever reason, they're not penalized for it.
It's a loophole. But is it their fault if it's a loophole?
Well, it's a loophole they created.
Tight move.
It's a great move.
Right? Tight move.
I mean, why else would you want to be in Congress? Why else would you want to be there?
Oh, I want in.
Why else would you want to be there and get all that abuse? But you could walk away with hundreds of millions of dollars if you're making $100,000 a year.
That's what's crazy. That's what this guy's saying. He goes, the system is rigged, and the rich and powerful have figured out how to hack the marketplace. It's not capitalism. It's how to hack the marketplace and fuck people over.
The rich get richer.
A lot of people are that rich. A lot of times you go, like, I'm all for the marketplace. I'm a capitalist. But I was naive, because a lot of times the people that make the most money are the people that just know how to rig the system.
It's fascinating. It's fascinating. We see such a clever way of manipulating things.
Yep.
And you can make billions of dollars with the aluminum thing. I mean, how much did they pay out? I would like to know what the actual settlement was. I bet it was not nearly as much.
Nothing.
That always happens with pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
Like when they'll make $12 billion in profit and they have to pay out $5 million in a penalty.
The Sacklers should be
$5 billion.
The Sacklers should actually get the death penalty.
Oh my God.
For real.
Oh my